Later flashbacks raises the curtain on an early Pathé drama produced when motion pictures and the century were both young. It's quitting time at the office of Paris's largest beanbag factory, and sober, industrious, home-loving Pierre Dubonnet leaves with his fellow workers of the bean counting department. But some of the boys like to stop in at the local bistro for a short root beer before going home. Pierre refuses. Well, all right, just one quick one. Hours later, Pierre's wife waits for him with a cold supper and a hot temper. What can be holding him up? And here he is now. It's still hard to say what's holding him up. That root beer has changed Pierre from bourgeois to bourgeois. He's très stinko, but he's happy. Carried away by it all, Pierre tries to kiss his wife. He isn't drunk, he's delirious. And he doesn't want his dinner either. All he wants is that old devil root beer. Not even his wife can get one little sip as he greedily clutches the bottle. Next day at the beanbag factory, Pierre has a terrible hangover, the French term for soiled stomach. A drink of root beer will fix him up. But the boss is suspicious. Pierre explains that it's nothing but hair tonic and he's trying to grow hair on his chest, on the inside. The boss knows better, though. Pierre is bagged, along with the rest of the bean. Unable to obtain work because of his insatiable craving for root beer, Pierre and his family are dispossessed. The curse of drink is taking its toll. And now, sunk to the lowest depths, he still won't give his wife one little sip from his bottle. Pierre is a mess. When snakes get drunk, they see him. Besides, he's got a terrible case of rheumatism. Everyone in town has seen him stiff in every joint. Now he settles down for his regular evening DTs in glorious technicolor. He's watching a fight between a three-toed sloth and a duck-billed platypus. What an act. Rushing into the corner saloon, Pierre tells of a terrible tragedy. He got so excited watching his DTs, he dropped his bottle of root beer. He's devastated. He's unconsolable. He's plastered. Crazed by the ravages of drink, Pierre becomes the beast of the bistro. The drunkard is now complete. Confined in a padded cell, poor Pierre has gone completely daffy. And why wouldn't he? He has 1,000,000 straws and nothing to drink through them. What a tragedy. What a tragedy.
The young father is a buttermilk addict. His friends insist he have one more drink before leaving. Well, why not? But that last glass of buttermilk was too much for him. He's plastered. and acts like a fiend to his loving wife and child. But a cup of mother's coffee straightens him out. A cup of mother's coffee would straighten out a corkscrew. The child has a couple of tickets to a play, and father is talked into going, even though he has a taste in his mouth like yesterday's oatmeal. Mother plunks a doily on the child's head, and they're off to the theater. Act 1, a buttermilk dispensary. Just one more drink before you go. No, I've had enough. I really shouldn't. Well, maybe just one more down the hatch. Just one more before you go. Just one more. Father recognizes a familiar scene. The stage drunkard is now deep in the clutches of the vile liquid. Not even a heartbreaking appeal from his wife and child can reach his sodden brain. What drama, what emotion. Act 2, the mother and child come home, but the drunkard has gotten there ahead of them. Yes, the buttermilk has done its work well. What was once a home-loving, gentle husband and father is now a raving maniac. The lesson is obvious. Father realizes it can happen here. And besides, he's got a hangover. Back home, Father is now a new man. He swears off the stuff forever. From now on, he's strictly a family man with only Friday nights out for poker. Buttermilk, your reign of terror is over. And so the happy family spends an evening at home. Now all they have to do is make him give up that pipe.